So, the Disney film Moana is coming out later this month. I am quite excited for it. I think it's going to be quite good, because Disney have been producing some quality content lately, such as Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6, and Zootopia. They're on a roll. But I have a prediction for Moana based on a pattern I've seen through these films. So, spoilers for the 4 films I just mentioned. I'm going to be spoiling them in this video, because my prediction for Moana is who the villain is going to be. Because in those films I just mentioned, the villain is always a minor character who you think is good, but then turns out to be evil near the end of the film. King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph, Prince Hans in Frozen, Professor Callahan in Big Hero 6, and Assistant Mayor Bellwether in Zootopia. I tried to look for more connections between these characters, but the only thing I could find, apart from you think they're on the good side and they're evil, and they're kind of minor characters apart from Prince Hans, is that they all have titles: King, Prince, Professor, and Assistant Mayor. But that's not really anything to go on. So I went and looked at the trailers for these other films to see if they were in the trailers, and so to see if I could work out who the villain in Moana is from the Moana trailers. And they were all in the trailers, except Professor Callahan in Big Hero 6. I couldn't find him in the trailers, apart from when he's masked up with the microbots. They're all in the trailers just a little bit. So I looked at the Moana trailers, and they didn't actually give me much in the way of characters. You got Moana, Maui, is chicken, and like the ocean. So I'm not really sure. It's not going to be Moana, she's the main character. Probably not Maui. But he does have a lot of titles.
It's actually Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. I interrupted from the top, hero of men.
It's not going to be the chicken, I think it's comedy relief, and not the ocean. Don't be silly. My prediction is there's going to be a character in the film who isn't in the trailers. There's going to be a kind of minor character, and you think they're good, and then near the end they reveal themselves to be evil and the main villain. Da-da-da. Maybe it's this guy. Or maybe it's this giant fire monster they seem to be talking about fighting. Who's to say? But if you have any theories about what's going to happen in Moana, post them in the comments, and I will read them. And also you can write what you thought of my theory, and then we'll see if we're right. We'll see if we're right when this film comes out. When this film comes out later this month, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good film. I'm quite excited for it.